It's a beautiful day in northeastern Pennsylvania. Here I am at the 23rd Ward, 1st District in the city of Scranton. For those of you that don't know, the 23rd Ward, going back in history, was known as Snowden's Ward, staunch Republicans. Then in the 50s, they built this beautiful apartment complex, Park Gardens. Many of my friends and family lived there, and the neighborhood turned around. The hoi pollois left. In the 70s, Professor Tim Scully, a professor from the University of Scranton, used to go on Channel 22 with Tom Powell, and he said the 23rd Ward, 1st District, was the bellwether district in the city of Scranton. If you carried this district, you carried the city of Scranton. And he was correct. But then things changed, and our great Governor Bob Casey, his family living in the 2000 block of North Washington Avenue, this area became very, very Democratic. His son, young Bob, the United States Senator. And we also had the remnants of young Joe Biden as a youngster at the top of Fisk Street, right across from the Grady family. And because of these people, this area has become a staunch Democratic area. So today, here we are voting. And I can remember as a young boy working at Democratic headquarters. And on election day, we loved traveling around the county with my mentor, Packy Cummings, the likes of Tom Lawler, Gene Gannon, Marianne Del Vecchio, Gaynor Cawley, Joe Corcoran. Election day was one of the most exciting days of the year. But let me tell you something today. I'm as excited today as I have been in a long time to vote. Because today, for the first time in the 240 years of this country's existence, we have an opportunity to vote for a woman for president. Now, I want you to think about that and the significance of that, how important that truly is. For 240 years, wait, up until 1919, women weren't even allowed to vote. And yet, even since then, are you telling me that there was no woman qualified to run for president? There absolutely have been forces out there to keep women from being president of the United States. We've seen it so many times, and this year they're in overdrive. They're doing everything possible to stop Hillary from winning this presidency. They've done everything but throw the kitchen sink at her. They've lied. But you know what? She's like the Energizer Bunny. She's our Rocky Balboa. She just keeps fighting. Her persistence and tenacity are why she's still in the race, why she's still standing, and why tonight when I lay down my head on my pillow, she will be the next president of the United States. So I'm voting for Hillary today in honor of my daughter, Elizabeth, who just began her career in Washington, D.C. with the big corporation, to let her know that the sky is the limit. For my wife, Judy, who was discriminated against terribly when she worked for utility because she was a woman. For my sister and friends that are teachers that are demonized every day. For my sisters that are nurses that don't realize how much they've been discriminated against by the medical community. They don't even have pensions. For my mother, who was as strong and just a remarkable woman. For my grandparents, Elizabeth Callahan and Sabina Carney. So yes, I'm voting for Hillary Clinton today, and I'm extremely proud of it. And I'd like to see every one of you get out there and get your vote in, because yes, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.